everyone. This is Matthew Bellamy, longtime sales associate with Detroit Speed and Holley Performance, and this is my 1971 Camaro. I purchased this car back in 2003. It was actually sitting out in the backyard, rotting away. The car went back to original spec as far as original 15-inch wheels and original suspension. I was going to a Charlotte Good Guys show, and I saw Kyle Tucker in the Detroit Speed booth there, and I got pretty interested in the car and saw him out there autocrossing, and just like that, the bug kind of hit. And at that point, I pursued to upgrade the suspension because I wanted autocross, and the original suspension was moderate at best. It did its job in 1971, but I wanted a little bit more out of the car, and bought the front speed kit, which included the upper control arms, lower control arms, sway bar, springs, and the gearbox. And then I put the rear speed kit, which was the leaf springs and the Holley shocks on it. Once my autocross skills started getting a little bit more predominant, I upgraded to the rear quadrillink and went with the mini tub setup, the Detroit Speed subframe connectors. This car started life as an original RS car, so that means the factory came with the split bumper package. This car has the factory front spoiler on it. It does have a couple nicks from hitting cones and stuff like that over the years, but it's still pretty much intact at the moment. We have a 350 base block that's been bored 40 over to technically a 357. It has GM Vortec heads on it with a comp 270 Magnum cam. It's matched up to a turbo 350 transmission and an 8.5 10 bolt in the rear. So this engine has the Sniper 2 EFI unit on it. Previously I was running a 4150 Holley carburetor, about a 650 CFM. The Holley carburetor, I've been running on this car for the last 10 or 15 years. It's been a great product and it ran good. The reason I moved to the Sniper 2 EFI was, number one, just get a little bit better drivability with the car, and also be able to do some fine tuning in areas where I couldn't do it mechanically with the carburetor. So the carburetor performed really well, but with the Sniper 2 and using like the EFI software with the Sniper 2, you can go into certain RPM ranges, vacuum levels and stuff like that, where you can precisely tune the fuel curve to the motor and get a little bit more efficiency out of it. Turn the key, cold start, starts right up. I think it did pick up a little bit of fuel mileage since the carburetor previously was running really rich. I decided to download the Sniper software from Holley's website, and I did some additional tuning at higher PMs, basically on and off throttle. Coming off the line on autocross, you're pretty much in the throttle right away. Just tuning those little area curves with the Sniper 2, really kind of fine tune it to my car. Moving along to the side of the car, we have an 18 by 9.5 up front on GA3 forge line wheels. It has the Baer Pro 6 brake kit up front, along with the 14-inch slotted rotors. In the rear, we have the 18 by 12 wheel with the Baer Pro 6, come with the 14-inch slotted rotors on a 335/30/18 tire size. We had the factory tall GM spoiler. This car originally didn't have a spoiler package on it. The original owner who bought it was just a plain RS car. Moving to the interior of the car, we have a removable steering wheel from MPI. We have the Classic Instruments Autocross Series gauges to monitor all the vital information with engine and everything. We do have a containment seat, a fiberglass racing seat in the driver's side, and then we have a reclining seat in the passenger side for the wife, because she likes to go on rides on some Sunday afternoons and stuff, so we want to have a little bit more comfortable seat for her. The most recent addition to the interior is the actual Sniper 3.5-inch handheld. We actually made a custom mount and mounted it right by the radio, so that way it'd be easy, visible to see when I'm on track or driving down the road, and also keep the vital information what the Sniper 2 is doing. If you want to learn more about the second gen products from Detroit Speed, you can visit DetroitSpeed.com. And if you want to learn more about the Sniper 2 EFI, you can visit Holley.com.